Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Breath of Fire. I'm Brandon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I want to sound a prophetic fire alarm. Fire alarm is a term that I'm giving for basically an alert, a warning that I feel that needs to be shared. And of course the word fire is a tie into Breath of Fire. So that's what I'm calling these kind of prophetic warnings, prophetic alerts, is fire alarms. So I want to share this with you. This took place yesterday after church, yesterday afternoon. I'd come home from church. I didn't feel well. I was taking a nap. I woke up from the nap around 5:30. During that time, the Lord had given me a dream. So that's what I'm going to be sharing. Before I do, just a quick reminder that I will be dropping a video late this evening. This video is going to be pretty epic. If you're into things like coding and decrypting and figuring out clues and puzzles, then you're gonna love this video. Think of National Treasure. If you're into that kind of stuff, you're gonna love it, I promise. So that'll be dropping later on tonight, but let's get into this fire alarm. So this dream, like I said, I had it yesterday after church, and it's pretty quick, pretty short, pretty simple. I have an interpretation of what I believe it is, but let me share the dream with you very quickly first. In this dream, I was at my father's, and he has a plow that's used, that he hooks up to his tractor that stays outside. And this plow is a certain type of plow. It's called a disc harrow plow. I called him and asked him about it, and asked him what the name, what the type of plow it was, because it has these big round discs that are about a foot, maybe a foot and a half wide in diameter, and they're used to plow the land. And so there's this old plow sitting out there, and then there's this lawnmower that's kind of new and shiny. It's a riding lawnmower. It's kind of yellowish with a little hint of green kind of in the coloring. And I'm taking the lawnmower and I'm trying my best to drag this lawnmower up on top of the plow. And I'm not really doing that well. It's a struggle. Obviously, it's very heavy. When I do that and when I pull the lawnmower up over the blade, over the round blade, one of those discs in the harrow plow cuts through the gas tank of the lawnmower. Now the gas tank did not look like a normal gas tank. It actually looked more like the engine. It looked like an engine. And it was solid like silver. It was just a shiny, glossy silver. Looked real polished. And when I looked down there, I noticed that indeed the blade had cut through the gas tank. And then my next thought instantly was, did the metals cause a spark to ignite the gas? Because gas was visibly leaking out of the tank. And sure enough, I did see a small, kind of slow burning fire that was starting to cover the whole gas tank. And I knew that this was not good. Normally gas is very explosive and it blows up quickly. And so I was shocked to see that this thing had not blown up already. But I knew that I had just seconds. I had a very short amount of time to get out of there because it was going to blow up. And so that was the dream. And let me now share with you kind of what I'm feeling, what I believe the interpretation is. When I look at the plow and the lawnmower, both of those are tools for stewarding the land, for taking care of the land. The lawnmower obviously is more of a surface level tool. It can, cut down weeds and vegetation, stuff like that, but it's very surface oriented. And again, this was a riding lawnmower. Riding, I think, is definitely a key towards comfort, right? You're sitting down, you're comfortable, stewarding and doing what you're doing in terms of getting those weeds out. Now, the plow obviously is much more powerful. It was an older plow. My dad's plow is brown because it's been outdoors forever. It's been literally used for generations. And that plow obviously can dig up weeds, and it's helping to store the land, but it also helps to plant seeds. And of course, planting seeds is about producing a harvest and growth and multiplication. Whereas the lawnmower doesn't really have that capability, but the plow does. It's poised and positioned to be able to grow and multiply. And so I believe that plow is a representation of my father's generation, or a different maybe wealth class. And the lawnmower is a representation of the younger generation and maybe a lower level wealth class. And the reason I say this is because my father, he's not like rich, but he definitely has money and has financial stability. If he needs to take care of something that kind of comes out, you know, the house needs a $10,000 air conditioner, he can take care of that and it's not going to break him, right? So he's financially secure, financially stable because he's an excellent financial steward. So I believe the plow represents a higher level wealth class. It represents a different generation. And the lawnmower represents kind of a lower level wealth class and kind of a younger generation that's more focused on surface level stuff and comfort. So now the gas tank, let's talk about that. The gas tank was kind of a polished, shiny silver. And to me, I instantly thought of the metal silver, especially the plow. It's made of metal, and you've got these two metals that are kind of rubbing together, and there's a cut into the gas tank, which I believe represents the metal silver. Now, the gas had come out of the gas tank. It was on fire. The spark, the igniting was already done. It had already taken place. Things were already in motion for this gas tank to explode. So I believe that there's something that's about to explode regarding silver, and I don't think it's a positive thing. I think it's more of a negative thing. I don't think the explosion represents an explosion in price of silver, although there may be an explosion in price. If something happens to silver to cause it to become, you know, harder to obtain or more rare, you could see a price spike in silver for that reason. But I want to sound the alarm that I believe that something is going to happen regarding silver. So if you're into silver, definitely hold on to that. Don't sell. If you've been thinking about buying silver, I would say now is a good time to do so. And again, I am not a financial advisor, so don't take this as financial advice. I'm simply sharing you my thoughts, my ideas, what I have been thinking about, dreaming about, and what I would do in this situation. So it's just my thoughts. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. So that's the fire alarm. That's the prophetic alert, the warning. Take it and do what you want to with it. And I'm going to be looking and seeking God on this in the weeks ahead and just see what comes of it. But that's it. And again, don't forget about the video that's going to drop later tonight. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified of all my videos. And I will see you soon. God bless you.